What is string in Java? In Java, a string is a sequence of characters, and it is one of the most commonly used data types. In Java, strings are objects, not primitive data types. The string class is part of the java.lang package and provides a variety of methods for working with strings, such as concatenation, comparison, substring extraction, and more. Key features. Immutable. Once a string object is created, its value cannot be changed. Any operation that alters a string creates a new string object. Storage. Strings in Java are stored in a special memory area known as the string pool. When a new string is created, Java checks the string pool first. If an identical string already exists, a reference to the existing object is returned instead of creating a new one. Common methods. Length returns the length of the string. Char int index returns the character at the specified index. Substring int start, int end extracts a portion of the string. Equals object obj compares two strings for equality. Concat string str concatenates two strings. To uppercase / to lowercase converts the string to upper or lower case. Example. String str1 equals hello. String str2 equals world. String str3 equals str1 plus str2 / concatenation of strings. System.out.println str3 / output hello world. Java strings are powerful and provide many utilities to manipulate and handle text efficiently. 2. Is string a primitive type or an object in Java? In Java, a string is not a primitive type, it is an object. Strings in Java are instances of the string class, which is part of the java.lang package. Although they may seem similar to primitive data types because of how easily they can be used, such as being assigned directly and not requiring constructors, they are in fact reference types, meaning that variables of type string hold references to string objects in memory. This distinction allows strings to benefit from object-oriented features, such as methods for manipulating strings and the ability to implement interfaces like char sequence or comparable. Example. String str equals hello, world. 3. What are the different ways to create string objects? String objects can be created in several ways in Java. 1. Using string literals. This is the most common and simplest way to create string objects. A string literal is enclosed in double quotes. The compiler automatically creates a string object for each literal. String str1 equals hello, world. 2. Using the new keyword. You can also create string objects using the new keyword and the string constructor. This method creates a new string object on the heap. String str2 equals new string, hello, world. 3. Using the value of method. The value of method of the string class can be used to convert other data types, such as char, boolean, int, long, float, and double, to string objects. Char c equals a. String str3 equals string.value of c. / str3 will be a. Int number equals 123. String str4 equals string.value of number / str4 will be 123. 4. Using string concatenation. When you concatenate two or more strings using the plus operator, a new string object is created. String str5 equals hello plus world. 5. Using character arrays. You can create a string object from a character array using the string constructor. Chars equals h, e, l, l, o, w, o, r, l, d. String str6 equals new string, chars. 6. Using string builder or string buffer. The string builder and string buffer classes can be used to create and manipulate strings more efficiently than using the plus operator for concatenation. String builder SB equals new string builder. SB append, hello. SB append, world. String str7 equals SB to string. Choosing the right method. Use string literals for constant strings that won't change. Use the new keyword or value of method when you need to create a new string object from other data types. Use string concatenation or string builder / string buffer for building strings dynamically. Consider using string builder or string buffer for performance reasons when you need to perform frequent modifications to a string. 4. What do you mean by mutable and immutable objects? Mutable objects are objects that can be changed after they are created. This means that their internal state can be modified, potentially affecting other references to the same object. Examples of mutable objects include ArrayList, HashMap, and string builder. Immutable objects are objects that cannot be changed after they are created. Their internal state remains constant throughout their lifetime. Creating a new object is required to make any changes. Examples of immutable objects include string, integer, double, boolean, and character. 5. What is string constant pool? The string constant pool is a memory area within the Java Virtual Machine, JVM, that stores string objects. It is designed to optimize memory usage by storing only one copy of each unique string value, even if multiple references to the same string exist in the code. Key features. Stores string objects. The pool holds string objects that are created in the Java code. Stores unique values. Only one copy of each unique string value is stored in the pool. Optimizes memory usage. By avoiding duplication, the pool reduces memory consumption. Interned strings. Strings that are explicitly interned using the string.intern method are guaranteed to be stored in the pool. Automatic internment. In some cases, the JVM may automatically intern string literals or string objects created through concatenation. How it works. When a string object is created, the JVM checks the string constant pool for an existing copy with the same value. If a matching copy exists, the reference to the existing object is returned. If no match is found, a new string object is created and stored in the pool. Benefits. Reduced memory usage. By avoiding duplication, the string constant pool can significantly reduce memory consumption, especially for applications that deal with large numbers of strings. Improved performance. String comparisons can be performed more efficiently by comparing references to objects in the pool rather than comparing the actual character sequences. Thread safety. The string constant pool is thread safe, ensuring that multiple threads can access and modify string objects without conflicts. Example. Java. String str1 equals hello. String str2 equals hello. //str1 and str2 will refer to the same object in the string constant pool. In this example, both str1 and str2 will refer to the same string object in the string constant pool, as they have the same value. This avoids creating two separate string objects with identical content, saving memory. By understanding the string constant pool, you can write more efficient and memory-conscious Java code that effectively manages string objects. 6. Does string is thread safe in Java? In Java, thread safety means that an object or code can be safely accessed and used by multiple threads simultaneously without causing any inconsistent state or unpredictable behavior. Since string objects are immutable, once they are created, they cannot be modified. This immutability is what makes strings inherently thread safe. Multiple threads can access and use the same string object without needing synchronization because no thread can alter the state of the string. Why string is thread safe? Immutability. Once a string object is created, its value never changes. Therefore, even if multiple threads read the same string, they can only read the value and cannot modify it. Shared usage. Strings can be safely shared between threads. Since there's no risk of modification, different threads accessing the same string object won't interfere with each other. Example. Consider the following example where multiple threads are reading the same string. String shared string equals hello, world. Runnable task equals, dash. System.out.println, shared string. Thread 1 equals new thread, task. Thread 2 equals new thread, task. Thread 1 dot start. Thread 2 dot start. Here, both thread 1 and thread 2 safely access and print the same string. Since the string is immutable, there is no risk of one thread altering the value while another thread is reading it. Important note. Although string itself is thread safe due to immutability, if you are using a string builder or string buffer, be careful. String builder is not thread safe because it is mutable and designed for single-threaded environments. String buffer is thread safe because it synchronizes its methods to ensure that only one thread can modify the buffer at a time. In summary, string objects are thread safe by nature in Java due to their immutability, making them safe for use in concurrent environments without the need for explicit synchronization. 7 Difference between equals and equals method in Java. The equals operator and the equals method in Java are both used for comparing objects, but they have different functionalities. Equals operator compares the memory addresses of two objects. Determines if two objects are the same instance. Returns true if the objects refer to the same memory location. Returns false if the objects refer to different memory locations, even if they have the same content. Equals method compares the content or values of two objects. Determines if two objects are logically equal. The default implementation of equals in object class compares the memory addresses of the objects. To compare the content of objects, you need to override the equals method in your custom classes. The overridden equals method should typically compare the relevant fields of the objects. Key differences. Feature. Equals operator. Equals method. Comparison. Compares memory addresses. Compares content or values. Purpose. Determines if two objects are the same instance. Determines if two objects are logically equal. Default implementation. Compares memory addresses. Compares memory addresses. Overriding. Not applicable. Must be overridden for custom classes. Export to sheets. Example. String str1 equals hello. String str2 equals hello. //str1 equals str2 will be true as both refer to the same object in the string constant pool. //str1 dot equals str2 will also be true as the content of the strings is the same. Integer number 1 equals 10. Integer number 2 equals 10. / number 1 equals number 2 will be true for integer values in the range -128 to 127 due to auto boxing. / number 1 dot equals number 2 will always be true for integer objects. In summary, the equals operator is used to check if two objects are the same instance, while the equals method is used to check if two objects have the same content or values. It is important to choose the appropriate method based on your specific requirements. 8 Difference between string and string builder. String and string builder are both classes in Java used to represent sequences of characters, but they have significant differences in terms of mutability and performance. String. Immutable. Once a string object is created, its value cannot be changed. Any modifications result in the creation of a new string object. Efficient for constant strings, well suited for strings that don't need to be modified frequently. Thread safe, can be safely shared between multiple threads without synchronization. Used in string literals are automatically converted to string objects. String builder. Mutable, the value of a string builder object can be modified after it is created. Efficient for frequent modifications, optimized for operations like concatenation, insertion, and deletion. Not thread safe, requires synchronization if used in a multi-threaded environment. Used for dynamic string manipulation, ideal for building strings dynamically or performing frequent modifications. Key differences. Feature. String. String builder. Mutability. Immutable. Mutable. Performance. Efficient for constant strings. Efficient for frequent modifications. Thread safety. Thread safe. Not thread safe. Use cases. Strings that don't change. Dynamic string manipulation, frequent modifications. Export to sheets. Choosing the right class. Use string for strings that remain constant throughout their lifetime. Use string builder for strings that need to be modified frequently or built dynamically. If thread safety is a concern, consider using string buffer instead. Example. / string concatenation using string objects. String str1 equals hello. String str2 equals world. String str3 equals str1 plus str2, / creates a new string object. / string concatenation using string builder. String builder sb equals new string builder. sb append, hello. sb append. sb append, world. String str4 equals sb to string, / creates a new string object from the string builder. 9 Difference between string and string buffer. A string class is immutable and whereas the string buffer class is mutable. A string is slow and consumes more memory when you perform too many concatenation string operations because every time it creates a new instance. But string buffer is fast and consumes less memory when you concat strings. A string class overrides the equals method of an object class. So you can compare the contents of two strings by the equals method. String buffer class doesn't override the equals method of an object class. String class uses a string constant pool to store the objects whereas string buffer class uses heap memory to store its objects. 10 Difference between string builder and string buffer. A string builder is not a thread safe, whereas string buffer is a thread safe. A string buffer is slower than string builder. Because string buffer is a thread safe implementation and therefore slower than the string builder.